Hey everybody, and welcome to the very first segment of Wild Wisconsin, where we bring the outside inside and help you get prepared for a safe and successful deer hunt this year. Wisconsin is a world-class deer hunting destination, and you're going to get the inside scoop. We have 9 segments in all, and we have real experts sharing real-life lessons that will get you psyched up for the hunt and itching to get out into the woods. In this first segment, we'll talk about how to take advantage of all the opportunities during multiple seasons and a whole bunch more. So let's go. Here's Bret Owsley, who is a wildlife management supervisor from the DNR, and Matt Esser, who is a DNR deer biologist. Both are lifelong hunters that are going to get you hooked up and ready for your passport to pursuit.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Bret.
And we have a lot to talk about today, so let's get right into it. Bret, could you tell us a little bit about season dates and hunting structure?
Yeah, we're very fortunate here in Wisconsin to have a wonderful opportunity to harvest the deer throughout the fall and into the winter. And so it really starts off in mid-September with our archery season. Archery season is becoming ever more popular, and with the addition of crossbows being allowed in the season has also increased the popularity. That also rolls in with the disabled hunt that we're allowed. You can go to our website and check for our properties where private landowners allow that hunt to take place, so something always to keep your eye out for. Probably one of the greatest traditions in Wisconsin is the 9-day gun deer season.
Right.
And so something that all of us take part in and all very, very excited for. And that always occurs mid-November, the weekend before Thanksgiving, rolling into that week. We top off Wisconsin with the muzzleloader season starting right after the 9-day, and then ultimately into a 4-day antlerless only season in December. And then also with the advent of CDACs, check the CDAC website, you can see a holiday hunt. It's an antlerless only season at participating farmland zone counties. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to know about before you actually take the field. Could you give us some information on maybe what you need before hunting season begins, and maybe where are some opportunities for someone to actually take part in the hunt?
You betcha. Some very important things to remember is where you're going to hunt. Are you in zone 1, which is the forest zone? Or are you in zone 2, which is the farmland zone? Another important thing to remember when you're getting your tag is if you're hunting public land or private land. And the DMU that you're hunting in, DMUs are going to be your deer management units, and they're usually going to be broken down by county. However, some of the counties are broken down and split in half with the 2 different zones. So make sure if you're hunting within a deer management unit, you know if you're going to hunt in the zone 1, which is the forest, or zone 2, which is the farmland.
Where would you be able to purchase a hunting license?
Sure, you can go on to Go Wild from like you said, from the luxury of your own house and in your own recliner, pull up the laptop and you can go right onto your Go Wild account right on the internet and buy your licenses right then and there. You can use your smartphone to do the exact same thing. You can go to all the service centers that you have in the past.
Yeah, to be clear, you know, we're not taking away anything about the tradition of purchasing a license. We're just wanting to make it more accessible for someone to be able to purchase a license in a variety of different locations. So registration, obviously there's been a few changes that have happened when it comes to registration. You can still go to a lot of those more traditional places on our website. It actually shows participating locations, specifically in northern Wisconsin, where you may not have cell phone capabilities to where you can still use a landline or a computer that's still hardwired. One thing that I always like to do is, even though we have the capability of still registering our deer, and I still register my deer using my cell phone, I still like to go to those old traditional locations and have that camaraderie and sharing stories of what a successful hunt meant to me, and talk to the other people that also got to experience a successful hunt.
What kind of licenses are out there for a hunter or an outdoorsman to buy?
Yeah, a variety of license. You know, when we're specifically talking about deer hunting, we're going to be looking at an archery license, a crossbow license, or a gun license. And it's important, we sometimes get the question, that gun license is good for the 9-day gun deer season. It's also good for the muzzleloader season, the antlerless season, and any time that a firearm is allowed to be used, that gun license does count.
Don't wait to get your license. Get it early. You don't have to wait. You can do it right now as I'm talking to you and reminding you. You can do it as simple as picking up your cell phone, going to Go Wild, and it's that simple. So like we said, don't wait. Get it early and you'll be ready to roll.
And here in Wisconsin, we have a great opportunity to get new hunters into the sport and into the activity, and that comes from learn to hunt for food, and the mentored hunting opportunities that are offered in Wisconsin, and all of those you can find on our website.
You're right, Bret. Hunting is your tradition. It's something we've been doing for thousands and thousands of years.
Absolutely, and I want to thank all of you for joining us today.
Join us again for another segment of Wild Wisconsin.
All right, you may have known most of that stuff, but there have been some changes in recent years that we're still getting used to, and it's always great to get a refresher course. For the new hunters out there, the basic stuff is just as important as a reminder to keep you safe and legal. If you're interested in seeing and hearing more, check out our DNR Off the Record podcast.